Hi there, Jess Harrington joined right now. We have a very special something going on right now in the Magic Studio. Right now, the Weger family is here, as well as Tenille Arts, to talk about the Cystic Fibrosis fundraiser coming up tonight. And we're actually really lucky because not only are Mom and Dad here, but Theresa is here to talk to us a little bit. And tell us a bit about yourself, Theresa. How old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
10 years old?
I go to school at St. Michael's, and I have cystic fibrosis.
Okay, well, for some people who don't know what this is, you have this event coming up, and it's a very big fundraiser. It's been going on for years now in Weyburn, what I understand. Would you or Dad or whoever be able to tell us a little bit about this for someone, who doesn't know about cystic fibrosis?
Sure, we're very excited to be doing our 7th annual Night Out for Cystic Fibrosis this year. My wife Karen and I became involved in raising funds for cystic fibrosis back when Theresa was 2.5 years old and she was diagnosed. From that day, we've made it our commitment as a family to do everything we can to raise money to find a cure or control for cystic fibrosis. Cystic fibrosis is the most common genetic disease affecting young children and adults in Canada, and it is fatal. Cystic Fibrosis Canada has a commitment to raising funds and awareness for cystic fibrosis, and the end goal is to find a cure or control for cystic fibrosis. So cystic fibrosis, as far as Theresa is concerned, causes a thickening of the mucus in her body, which gives her some problems with digestion, and also breathing is one of the major problems that people with cystic fibrosis face. Thickening of the mucus, it creates a better place for infections and inflammation in the lungs. So Theresa can probably tell you how that affects her daily life.
Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sometimes when I am at dance or other activities, it is harder to breathe, and I
have to take a little break and
Yeah.
come back at it. And what are you doing? Are there treatments? Do you have things that you do to take care of yourself?
Sometimes I do nebulizers, and of course the enzymes.
Okay. Would Dad be able to tell us a bit about that?
Sure. The enzymes are digestive enzymes, so children with cystic fibrosis end up taking a handful of pills a day, and the digestive enzymes are taken with every meal. It helps her body to digest the fats in the foods that she eats because of the thickened mucus in her body. The regular digestive enzymes just don't make it into the stomach as good. So she has digestive enzymes, usually 4 to 6 pills with every meal, every time she's eating any food. Then the nebulizer treatment is usually an inhaled antibiotic that she gets prescribed to help fight infections in her lungs. Theresa also has another treatment that she gets done every day.
It is physio.
Okay, physiotherapy. So what do you do?
They pretty much pat on my chest, back, and sides for 3 minutes each side.
Wow, that's a long time to have somebody just patting on you, hey?
Mm-hmm.
So is that just to loosen up mucus as well?
That's
Build
right.
up?
The physiotherapy, the idea is that any of that thickened mucus in the lungs, the chest physio loosens that up and allows Theresa to cough that out and avoid a buildup, which ends up creating infection. So
For sure. So it sounds like there's a lot of, you have to put in a lot of work to stay healthy and take care of yourself. But you said you do dance.
Yes, dance.
What
Love
else? Are you pretty busy?
Not that busy. In the summers, I am trying out baseball this year.
No way.
Yeah.
Is that a first for you? Have you played before?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's exciting. So it sounds like, though, this is something that takes a lot of work. And I bet it's pretty scary sometimes. But it sounds like, you know what? You're just going to go for it. You're going to go dance. You're going to go play baseball.
Yeah.
Right? Well, that's fantastic. And are you excited for the event tonight? Will you be going?
Yes.
Yes? Cool. What are you most excited about?
Well, I love microphones.
Yeah?
And I love crowds.
Right?
Yes. So I get to help Derek. What's his last name? Something? Derek.
Myers.
Derek Myers, MC.
Oh, no way. So you're actually going to be on stage.
Yeah.
Does that scare you at all?
Mm-mm.
You're not scared of talking in front of people?
No.
Oh, that's awesome. That's fantastic. And are you excited? There's some music playing as well. Have you you've probably met Cody Prevost before, hey?
Yeah.
Seems like a nice guy. And Tenille Arts, who's actually here with us as well, going to be playing.
Yes.
So, which actually, why don't we chat with you a bit about that? Tenille, you've been involved with this event for quite some time now, hey? See if we can.
Yeah, I don't know where you want me to go.
Oh, you can stay there.
Yeah, for about the past 5 years, I've been coming to their event and, opening up for the big act every time. So.
And how did that get started?
I met Theresa about 5 years ago when I was an assistant dance teacher. And so, ever since I heard about, cystic fibrosis and everything, I've just been involved in the fundraiser and trying to get involved in other fundraisers across Saskatchewan.
That's fantastic. And speaking of that, you're right now you've got this charity single out in support of cystic fibrosis. It's called Breathe. We had you back, in a little while ago to talk about that. And the thing that I find really cool is for you, that was your first ever iTunes release, and not a cent of it going to you. All of it's going for this. What made you decide to do that?
I mean, it's pretty easy when you meet the Weigers. I would do anything to help them out. So the song did actually really well. It went all the way to number 6 on the country iTunes chart. And I actually was just in Montreal at the annual general meeting for Cystic Fibrosis Canada, and I performed there as well.
Fantastic. And I'm assuming you will be performing that as well tonight?
Yes.
So, and people, for anyone who wants to sort of check this out, how can people get, a hold of the single? Because it's huge. You were trending on Twitter last week. That's a big deal. So how can people access this if they want to help?
They can go to my Facebook page. I have links on there, or they can just go straight to iTunes and search Breathe by Tenille Arts. Or now it's available on Google Play as well.
That's fantastic. And for whoever would like to ask, what are other ways that people, if they want to learn about this, if they want to help support people, across Canada, and also, you guys in this community, what can people do?
Well, that is one of our main focuses, other than just raising money, is also awareness. And it's interesting, today, May 1st, is actually the first day of May being Cystic Fibrosis Awareness Month. So we usually try to generate some publicity by having people go to the Cystic Fibrosis Canada website. It's an amazing website, probably give you all the information and more that you would need about cystic fibrosis. And basically check that out. There's links on there to donate. So if you can't make it to our fundraiser, you can always just go right to the homepage for the national charity, and there are links there to make donations, read up on the information. And we do this fundraiser every year. We always struggle at first, worried that we're not going to sell enough tickets. Tonight, it sounds like we have pretty much a full house at McKenna Hall. But if you couldn't make it this year, just watch for us next year, and we'll be doing it again, and we're not going to stop. So another thing that I'll maybe just plug is that we do have a new fundraiser in Weyburn that we did this past year, and it was basically selling butter tarts for CF, and it went over pretty well last year, so we'll be doing it again in October or November of this year as well. So if you hear us on the radio trying to sell butter tarts, you can support a good cause and get some good baking at the same time. So, and
if Theresa is involved, you'll have a cute salesperson that you can buy from.
That's right. We ended up selling 1,450 dozen butter tarts this past year in Weyburn. So we thank everyone who bought them, and I'm sure we'll try to beat that number next year.
Oh, hopefully. And whoever has to make those things, then good luck to them.
Yeah. That was us. That was us and our family and friends. So
fantastic.
We make them and we sell them. So.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to say while you're here?
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.